Yeah, I think we shall be live in a couple of moments. Please wait. Live yet? Streaming, yes. My camera is kinda dark. Let me fix that. Don't think I can fix it. Weather kinda dark in here. Okay.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
For this, and we're ready. Time for the quest thing. I haven't done it yet. Let's teleport there. Quick. Oh wow, what is that? What is that?
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir.
Caviar.
How could you only be telling me this now?
Which caviar again?
I'm afraid that there's nothing really I can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
But what about my film?
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to come up with something on your own. Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go.
No.
Same goes for this film.
It's caviar. Who is caviar?
Oh.
Hey, isn't it Xavier? So he's back in Fontaine now!
I forgot those caviar.
Xavier!
Cat.
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear Traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time.
It's been a while.
Well, I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
Can't you just find a different investor?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
The Fontanalia Film Festival?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in. The Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids, and eventually welcomed the Hydro Arconageria. The holiday is deeply connected to the founding of Fontaine, as well as its unique laws and trials. It's one of the most important festivals for this nation.
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
Really?
I was just trying to recall the exact description from the books, in order to avoid any unnecessary arguments over semantics. I usually try to recite things straight from the source.
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt, and the Lantern Rite in Lille.
Yes, those are
again.
festivals of a similar
That's
variety. Who doesn't like a good festival? And just like those of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events around this time each year. To commemorate the Loch Knights, people will imitate them by putting on special costumes, raising golden cups, and going door to door asking for pure water.
For pure water?
But a few years ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea a little drab, and so decided to change the part about pure water to sweets.
Okay.
That really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids. Every year, you can hear a bunch of them saying, "Trial or treat."
Trial or treat, really? Really? That's all it is?
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. But how
Trial or
does that connect back
treat?
to the film festival you mentioned?
Ah, yes, it appears I've strayed off topic. I just got too excited after seeing you. The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, during this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award
Farina
by the
Award?
association.
The what award?
The Farina Award.
The Farina Award.
Farina?
You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name.
Do people in Fontaine still thinking that Farina is their art?
Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar. Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma.
What? Actor
Chiori?
from Inazuma?
Sounds familiar.
I never heard
Where
of
have we
it.
heard that name before?
Kieran's clothing store in Court of Fontaine. But I never know.
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori.
Oh,
and Kirara's
really?
outfit too.
Navia and Kirara?
How to describe her? Well, she tends to be pretty direct and can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the Thundering Seamstress. Her remarkable designs have led many Fontainians to become very interested in Inazuma. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them?
Oh, they're
Judging from the
coming here?
time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
Okay. The crack of market breaking the silence. To the Aquabus. Ooh. Hello. Oh my god, look at this. Solicitor archery. Okay. Okay. Talk to the staff member. No. We're doing the things. Where's this? Oh, joyous gift. This one catches my attention. Really like this one. Heaven shop. Okay, that's the travel. Okay, container film. Is this the main quest? The arrival over. Is it here? Don't think so. Where's the... Oh my god. Go to quest. Oh, this one. Up here. I don't know where's that. I'm guessing it's... No, not there. I'm gonna teleport here. Fontaine is really difficult to navigate. So difficult. Don't know. Oh wait, that her? It's gotta be her. Chiori. That's her? Yes, Inazuma. What? Hello.
Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived yet.
Hello.
Oh? And who are they?
I'm the most famous character of all from
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Likewise, we've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Why, thank you. I strove to create an outfit that matched her high social station as the demoiselle. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Well, it's like this.
I wonder what is her vision. Is she gonna be playable?
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, There's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fee.
We need to move on.
Mora.
What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it.
Oh, look at that.
But now's
She's
not the time to
Geo.
give up.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet. The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
Really? Are they arriving at... Are they here? Oh, Yato. Oh... Ayaka. Yomiya? Yeah, I forgot about that.
Really? Then where do you live? We Malazines live in Mercy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
Look at that. They're here. The Inazuma...
We are so thoughtful. But some Malazines choose to live in the Court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
Hello.
This is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived. But I haven't even finished chatting with Abel yet.
I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way.
Abel got it.
Everything you described was so clear and detailed.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on this aqua bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are
Bye-bye.
still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Thank you, Abel. Hello. Oh, look at that. What are we doing there?
Welcome to the Court of Fontaine.
Okay.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
Oh.
I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
Hello, guys. It's the Ayato family.
Ah, it's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
Hello, everyone.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Ah,
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
hello.
Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about
Oh,
you on the way
really?
here. Are you also here for the film?
We just ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
Yep.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and
Oh.
Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
Look, I was a good.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film?
How are you
I
gonna
figured
contact
you
me
were
anyway?
probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you, so I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here. But you still managed to surprise me
How
first.
do you know I was in
Oh, so you
Fontaine?
all know each other already? My, what a coincidence. What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this? Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Okay,
Huh?
cool.
Did you reserve 2 spots for us to...
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious
Ooh,
dishes
making me
just to make
hungry.
sure there'll be enough food.
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
Welcome to Fontaine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Oh. Yeah, it's very big.
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall.
Yep.
And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power?
I don't know.
Wait a sec. Could it be one of those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
Yeah, you're gonna see them a lot here. One of them actually. Oh, it's in here. Just teleport. And here we are. Yep.
that food from Fontaine is like.
Of course,
It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma.
Wow, it's a very
Should I
big
describe
temple.
it? It seems
Yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we?
Oh, really?
How have preparations for the film been coming along,
God.
Mr. Xavier?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew, a lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Okay.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh? What is it?
It has to do
Why
with the
is
film's
Ayaka
investor,
looks
Mr.
so
Morris.
disappointed?
He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and...
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply...
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to...
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large amount of mora on such short notice. Besides, we have to consider the film festival's submission.
Mr.
It's gotta be
Xavier,
a miracle.
if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for
Oh.
free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
Really?
What? No, out of the question. To have you come all this way just to act for free? No, that won't do.
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation. Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects with Fontaine in the past,
That's right.
so we hope this trip would serve as a good start for the
They're
future.
doing something
Indeed.
now.
You could say that's the real reason why the Yashiro Commission...
I understand, but having you...
Not at all.
Just imagine.
While
getting
we're
Ayaka
officially
and
here to
Ayaka
conduct
for
a
free.
cultural survey of sorts, this film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and Fontaine. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individual.
All right, I'll do as you say. Thank you so much.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand
Yeah,
sponsor.
we can help. Come on.
Me
We have
too.
a lot of more.
Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than nothing.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to...
Come on, Kamera.
Alright, enough about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, so instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and production.
Okay.
Oh, but how can we help with that?
Alright, pull yourself together, Xavier. Tell us if there are still any open positions left among the crew.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics.
What is that?
I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer.
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
Yeah, what is that?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapper board to record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting. The work requires both patience and careful attention to detail.
What?
A clapper board? Oh, you mean the thing they hold
Oh.
that goes clap whenever they start filming?
Is it this like the action things?
Yes, that's right. Are
No,
you
come on, Paimon, you can do it.
interested in that job?
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to try that!
Yeah.
Alright,
me
then you'll
too.
be our clapper loader. I can find someone from the store to help with logistics.
Fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the traveler take the role.
Oh,
Really?
he's great when it comes to using a camera.
Yeah.
Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken photos of during our journey.
That's
Yes,
really
that's
good
also what I was thinking.
statement.
I noticed the traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Teyvat and all the places they've seen. After so many adventures,
What do you say, traveler?
Sure,
Are
I'll
you
take it.
interested in the job?
Like camera action.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm
Yeah,
hug.
I think we better get
So
to work.
all that's left for us to find is a director and an assistant.
Yep.
Oh, me. I want want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right? I can...
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably
Farina,
also
is it
busy
going to be
working on their...
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant.
Yeah, why not?
Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble...
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro
Yeah.
Archon? My brother has already informed me about what happened here in
She's
Fontaine.
not Hydro Archon anymore,
Yep,
but
that's her. She helped out a
People
theater
still
troupe not
see
too
her.
long ago, and now she's taking up work as a director.
Well,
I saw that musical. Her performance was perfect, and the storyboards were also excellent. Don't let her former identity intimidate you.
yeah.
She's the best candidate we can think of right now.
fine. You're right, Shiori. I'll do anything for the sake of my film. Anything! Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady Farina's residence.
Do you
We're
need
gonna
us
meet
to also
Farina
come
again.
along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Fontaine. Just leave this task to me.
Very well. Then
I'll go with you.
Okay.
By the way, you might want to...
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at Farina's place. We know Farina pretty well by now. So
All right, then I'll start.
a gift for someone.
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring. So perhaps I
Oh.
should get another exquisite clockwork
Huh? Can't we just bring some desserts like the...
We don't know.
but wouldn't that be a little too...
Isn't the Fontinalia festival happening right now? I heard Avo tell us on the Aquabus that Farina
Oh, yeah,
introduced
that's
to
right.
do something like that. She must have a real...
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift is too fancy...
Alright then, let's go buy some Fontaine...
Oh, go first.
But will that really be enough? We'll be asking...
You're right. We need to further sweeten the deal.
Sweeten the deal, what do you mean?
You want something even sweeter than Fontinalia Moo?
Yes, we'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert.
What?
Well, what could that be?
My time?
Your words of praise.
Oh. Oh, look at that. Hey, everyone is here.
You go ahead. No need to worry about us.
Oh, I hope Farina will like the gifts we prepared. Oh, and if you still think we should get something else for her, just let me know. I should be able to make some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, firework. Good idea. And what are you doing?
looking forward to the good news.
Okay. Let's go. Apartment. I think I still remember. It's just apartment downstairs. Near the blacksmith. Is there? Okay. Yeah, see, this is the blacksmith and turn right, and this is his.
We're here!
even
This is
thought-
where Farina lives.
She here.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
She is Geo character.
Coming. Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea?
Uh-oh. Hello, it's us. The squad.
Who are you?
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film
Xavier.
director.
Hello. Oh,
Hello.
is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And who's this?
Sorry, you never seen her?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique.
You know.
Hello, hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Please help us.
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know.
Paimon, come on!
Huh? Paima means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
No.
What?
I was just up late last night reading some novels. What does sleeping in have to do with the weather?
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina. We hope you
Okay.
like it.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular
See?
person like everyone else now.
is this Fontinalia mousse? It's one of my favorites.
Okay,
That's
we
great!
got her attention.
So, actually, there's something we need your help with. Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Director?
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my own, Lady Farina.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Yep.
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader and he's the camera operator.
Camera operator. That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you really up to it?
I can show you if you
No,
like.
I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
Really?
Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler
Yeah.
and see for yourself. If he can satisfy you with his camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and can join the team. What do you say?
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the Traveler really is with a camera. All right, how about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if your work is up to my standards.
Whatever you say, director.
Very
Farina.
good. It's essential for the
Get her.
camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my decision after seeing your work.
Okay.
Are you ready? I have high standards, you know.
I am.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
Okay, we got her. Place the bots. Yep. Torch it. Okay. It's just nearby. You need to film several shots. Farmhand. When filming, there will be no requirements like the Matsuno stuff. Oh, feels great. There's a boss and a bar, and as I was being properly as you can. But also take knife from the blacksmith rooms. Okay. No. Oh. Wait. Look at it, from merchant. Yep. You need to show off Behemoth Workshop, okay? You need to send the soft forging. Okay, this one. Yep. You need to show the scene of Ashwana, the Galaxy. Thanks to the machine, the owner of the workshop. You need a scene that show off Asma's prayer. As a work relaxing. Okay. You need a scenes that show off. Alright. This one. You need to show off the workshop. What's the difference with this one? This one. Oh, I can select this. And then, there you go, how about that? Our team directed by Farina. Look at the card. Oh. Exotics and time possible. Things to the machine, no. This is so different than other blacksmith in other region. Oh, the music. We're not further than Behemoth. I want to say that. You got it right?
Oh, it appears that you have more skill than I thought.
Of course.
All the shots had a great composition, and I could really feel a connection to the characters and their lines.
So what's the verdict? Nafia's signature weapon?
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be our director, Farina?
Please?
Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance of the Little Oceanid,
Oh, yeah.
I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know.
Oh, really?
In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontinalia Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all pretty boring and didn't
Pretty
pique my
boring.
interest.
She's really professional.
If others were to find out I agreed to work with you so easily, then, well...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
Well, what about the pay?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
You know,
Yeah.
how much you're willing to pay me to be the director? The pay is also an important factor for me to consider, you know.
Yep.
Well, I can offer you this much?
Hmm?
What? That's all? If Nervylette were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
Right,
I'm sorry, but our crew is in a tight financial spot at the moment.
I see. Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that I'll join your crew, there's still something I'd like to ask. Exactly what film are you planning to make?
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
Is it the one that you read last night?
Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1 bestseller?
Oh, so Farina's read it too.
Yeah.
Of course I read it. I've always had a keen interest in artistic works that strike a chord with the populace. I see. It all makes sense now. You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Yep.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, Mora isn't the most important thing to him right now. It reminds me of a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat. I didn't charge her much for the outfit either. The exposure she provides for my brand is well worth.
So, are you a big fan of this story, Farina?
Well, it's all right.
It's okay.
The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. Ahem, Mr. Xavier, if, hypothetically speaking, I agree to be the director, how much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
You want to change it?
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's greatest stuff.
Good. Then I'm free to alter the script as I see fit.
Absolutely, no problem.
You're counting on your director, Farina.
All right. It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
So, you agree?
Yes,
Oh,
I agree.
good thing.
Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber deserves. A great script calls for a great director. I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of funds.
Thank you, Farina.
Oh, Hydro Archon above! I'm not dreaming, am I? Somebody pinch me.
Somebody punch him.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And it's still a little early to celebrate. There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script, and by the way, since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer. Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with muskets.
We're gonna meet the new character.
Yes, I've thought about this as well. I was hoping that you might know someone who could handle the job.
Me? If this was
Florand.
before, I could have simply asked Florand. But it's already been some time since I last talked to her. Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the characters in the story.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
That's could be an option.
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's musketeers?
Perhaps.
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day. I can't think of anyone more qualified than them.
They would be under Nervylette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I don't have any connection with them at all. So, in the end, we still have to start by talking to Nervylette.
No need to go to all that trouble. I know their captain, Chevres.
Oh, you do? Wait, Chiori, how do you know the captain of the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
No particular reason.
What?
Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and in return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly. So we've gotten to know each other over time.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation?
It'd be best to keep it that way. Anyway, enough about that. What do you all think about asking the captain to be our musket action choreographer?
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain after all. I have no objections.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties.
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
Then I'll leave that to you.
Okay.
Macaroni's on sale today, so I've got to go.
Macaronis.
You can just tell me how things went when we discuss tomorrow's plan later.
Okay.
No problem.
Having Farina join feels like a big boost to our team.
Of course. Just wait until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power of my name in these lands. I'll be sure to ask some people I know. Just
seems like you're finally getting more comfortable with your own reputation now.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevreuse is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then...
Actually, they told us that...
What? So is every person in Teyvat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? Don't tell me Chiori isn't being paid either.
I already knew Xavier from before.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier. And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
Sabrina? Hey. Oh yeah, it's your musket report one.
Besides the macaroni, I should also pick up some tomato sauce.
Oh, the music. Wait, let me hear this just a little bit. Or all of it.
Exactly, but none of them agree.
Wait, is that her?
All right.
This
is the plan.
But
come on,
where's the
different. That
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh,
her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want...
Working? But isn't she just standing there and reading a novel?
Just trust me.
Okay, Cherry.
Oh, alright, let's see what happens then.
We're gonna hear kaboom.
Chiori sure is a mysterious person.
Yeah.
She claims just to be a fashion designer, but she...
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion.
Oh, that's good.
Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I can only imagine what Chiori has been through to get where she is today.
Hello.
Reading on the job?
Reading on a job.
Detective novel.
Oh.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help with.
You know, that doesn't depend on me.
Really
it all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
Uh-oh. What is this guy doing?
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end.
Oh, wow. You're talking about that guy.
Halt!
Oh. He knew it.
Huh? What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Whoa!
It's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Yeah.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either. I am Chevraz, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last time. Hand over whatever you're— And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
All right. I'll give it to you.
What is it?
But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book—
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Save it for the interrogation room.
What? What did they do?
Take them away, Letelier.
What? What happened? Things happen so quick.
What's going on
Yeah.
here? 1 second you're reading a book and the next—
And who are— Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been
Oh,
all
you
over the
know me.
papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right?
Yep.
Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vache has been brought to justice,
Oh, yeah,
no new
I
shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the mark. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys!
Okay.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler and Xavier!
Hey, I'm Chevraz. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother
Why did
repeating
you
it.
just arrest them?
Yeah, why didn't you make a
Yeah.
move as soon as you had the chance?
Evidence?
Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first.
Oh, that's really
All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevraz. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevraz's line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once.
Yeah.
Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Done.
You see, it's
Excellent.
like
The Two Musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
Yes,
Think
that's
so?
right. I want to make sure we get all the details right. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since
No need to say any more. I'll join.
That's quick. That's really quick.
just like that!
Yeah.
Really? You're willing to help us with our humble
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the moment. Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home.
Wow.
Stories.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it. I should
It's
tell
really quick. Cavias is really lucky.
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish. Still, I should also head back now.
Alright, guess that's it for today.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment.
Oh.
I have something to tell you.
Okay.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore.
See you tomorrow.
I don't want to spend our
Take care,
first day
brother.
fishing our producer out of— Yep, see you tomorrow.
Camera. We want to talk. Oh wait, here. They look small though. Hello, what is
So
it?
what did you want to tell us, Chevraz?
Have you read The Two Musketeers?
I haven't read it yet.
The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron,
Okay.
and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and
What?
left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who
What?
never had. However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a
What?
suicide, and there was no chance of bringing. Many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot.
Yo.
A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best. The
Oh.
baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on it. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the Baron.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
Yep. The Baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail. It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
Oh, you enjoyed it. Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, Chevron?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean there were other...
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions.
Wait, so we're implying it?
Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before. There's been a recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to...
Huh? Really? But
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public, because the investigation is...
A murder involving firearms?
But... Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. However... Well, that's all I can disclose about the...
Huh? What do you mean?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye.
Okay.
You can just... I'm aware this might not be the ideal... Carrying out I don't want people to see muskets in a negative way. And also...
You mean... they might be connected?
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor if you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would...
What do you think, Traveler?
Yeah, it's really quite
You'd better head back and get some rest. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shot.
Yeah, there you go. It's really long. For pineapple. Okay. Oh, wait. 8. Okay. There you go. And we're gonna wait. One more spin. Ooh, it's gonna take a long time. I'm not gonna do the minigame thing.
It's finally time to meet up with everyone. Paimon even dreamt of making the film last night.
Let's see, Paimon. Oh my god, there's a lot. It's a lot of reading and hearing. Take a while. Sorry,
If Paimon remembers right, we're meeting at Hotel de Boer. Let's get going.
Going there. That's Ayaka. Yoimiya too.
Ayaka! Yoimiya! You're already here!
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah.
And how about you, Ayaka? What were you up to yesterday?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udex Nervillette at the Palais Marmonia.
To Hydra meeting.
I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. He told me to go see the sights around Fontaine and to enjoy the local. So I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the Opera House on Aranias Island. Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there. 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together. You've already seen them, right? Yeah, those two. Amazing, aren't they? Yep. We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing. Like we could keep watching them forever.
Don't you know they could, like, battles you?
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them too.
Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach. Well, diving to be exact. It was the first time I ever breathed. I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then splash! We were beneath the waves.
Yo, hand holding. Ayato here. Wait, what? What now? Flashback?
At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip. I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon as we dove in. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the romaritime flowers blossoming underwater. Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma. Like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people.
Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beast?
Oh yeah, Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beast. Oh, really?
I just love the name Blubber Beast.
Blubber
Just
Beast.
wait till Pops and the others hear about this.
Pops.
They probably won't believe a word I say.
Yep. And we're back. Bruce with seeing Fontaine first time.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Yeah, even I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get up. But as soon as I woke up today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and
Speaking of the film, where's everybody else?
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location.
Okay.
As for the others, we're here.
Machiori is here and with Ayato. Oh no.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
6 miles?
Wait, 6 miles?
Oh, there she goes, Serena.
I'm so tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has. Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
Morning. Can someone
Just
fetch
still
me
in
a cup
morning
of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get started on your makeup. The last thing I want is coffee stains on my costumes.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for...
So much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
I don't know.
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that.
Oh.
But you sure look exhausted, Farina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
I think so.
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
Story.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect you to be so thorough.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. It
Okay.
takes more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon, so why wouldn't I do the same for my own life?
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Hey.
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director and
think the
the
glass is
aroma
floating,
of
guys.
coffee feels almost as refreshing as hearing the birds chirping in the morning.
It seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
Yep. Where did the cast?
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner.
Okay, good.
We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really? That's great!
Yep.
He is really looking forward to our film and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers.
It will.
Well then, Mr. Xavier, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members.
Hello.
This is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items.
Okay.
And this is Bono, our
Lighting
lighting technician. He'll be in charge of lighting and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Okay.
Wow. Sure feels like we have some real professionals joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my sincerest gratitude to everyone in the crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I really thought that this was the nail in the coffin for this film. I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to help
He's
me on
very
such
lucky.
short notice. Thank you. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Just imagine if Kamera is player and suddenly he got all of this character for free.
No need to be so cordial,
All of
Mr.
this
Xavier.
character.
We're all honored to be a part of this.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday, this film will be remembered as a prime example of cultural exchange between Fontaine and Inazuma.
Yes, the story is the reason I agreed to join.
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone that as the producer of this film, I'll do whatever I can to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible.
Let's
This is
go,
not just my
Gabriel.
film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here, as well as the endless effort we are about to pour into it. So, without further ado, the Two Musketeers will officially begin filming now!
Let's go. In this
You may take it from here, Director Farina.
Oh, nice.
All right. Listen up, everyone.
This shot is very good.
The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa. Seems Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Is everyone clear? I don't want anyone traipsing around the set like umbrella finches. All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
Come on, Farina.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Yep. And Act 2. What is it, Farina?
I don't need any help here.
Okay. On it. Working on it. The tea is still warm. Tea warm. Okay. Hello, Yomiya.
How about here?
A little more to the left.
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show.
Yep.
It's interesting to imagine what kind of atmosphere the lights will create. I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right?
Really?
Well, sure, there's that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond. Oh, I see. It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
Yomiya, we need lights over there too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, on it! I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later. Oh, it's exciting to see so many people working together to bring the film to...
Yep. One night.
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it.
Yep, I can see that too.
But she was right. We did...
Let's go. What else? So we check. What's down here? Joy there. Joy at the...
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
There, you too. What do you guys think?
So this is what a musket looks like.
Yeah.
Not exactly.
Right, exactly. What do you mean? Anything else? No? I feel like I'm missing someone.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before. She said that you two were...
No talking.
Oh, really? No talking.
I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
Ah, yes. To help me really look the part.
To achieve a more young and naive look for this scene.
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
How can he say that with smiling?
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
Quiet. Okay, I don't think they need or no.
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Oh, perfect.
Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape and proportions I saw in reference images. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the flash and smoke effects of a
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
Oh.
That's right. The sound effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to start now.
How are they
However,
gonna edit?
the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic.
Yep.
Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll
Okay.
give the impression that the firearms have been well maintained.
Good point.
You seem to know a lot,
All
Miss
movement is
Chevres.
very, very
I
good.
assume you use these types of firearms on a regular basis?
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with the
Yes. This way, our weapons will never betray us in the heat of
Yes, well said. It seems we have the same philosophy on this topic.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good.
I look forward. First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon, or whether you're holding it or it's on the table. This holds for any time when you're not actively engaging an enemy.
Okay, understood.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder, and use your eye to look down the weapon's sight.
Like this?
Look at that.
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
Fire.
This is the end of the road for you.
Gangsta. She hold it like this one. Gangsta.
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. And relax your shoulders. Here, allow me to demonstrate. This is the end of the road for you.
Oh, shoot.
Huh. Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
What? What is it?
Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Yeah, what is
Like
it?
this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
I believe it would be most fitting.
What?
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevres, could the two of you please...
What's going on?
What's going on? Are we gonna start?
Let's go see.
Something changed?
What is it?
Change plan?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevres. Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
Oh.
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Chevres.
Oh.
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing.
Yeah, but why so sudden?
I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries, and I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get rather complicated. Now, I will be able to focus on my work.
Oh.
Besides, you also know that I'm not really one for public performances.
Are you really sure?
No.
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the two musketeers in the original story could be improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character. But this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister. But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly.
Yeah.
Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevres.
It's very good. Is that hands? Is that a headset? Is she wearing that?
Chevres mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bet...
All right, I'll take the role.
Oh, that's really
Good. It's decided then. I'll get started on making edits to the script. We'll also need to make some immediate... I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevres. You have my gratitude.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one...
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, let's go, Miss Chevres. I look forward to working with you.
Please, just call me Chevres.
Chevres. Difficult to pronounce.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, but I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side.
All right, go on. Spoil her some...
Ayato! It's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
This is justice.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you saying...
Yes.
No? Oh, really?
I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia.
Traveler, get the camera ready.
Okay.
Go on.
Yep, don't worry.
We got it. Good luck with
Thank
the work,
you.
man.
All right. Now that we're all here, the first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate.
Okay.
They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why.
Okay.
Chevres will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment.
Okay.
Silence on the set!
Silence on the set.
Lights, camera, action!
Okay.
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves
Rainbow
flowers.
flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home.
Oh, there you go. Wait.
Mother!
Yeah, this one.
You were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Zoom in, close up with the mother. This one.
What bruises?
No, not the test bar.
I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Focus on Iris, focus on general surrounding. I think.
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
Really?
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names. He said,
"Shh, it's all right. Don't worry."
Zoom in for the
Girls,
close-up
listen
for
to
each
me.
character. I think this one is
It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers.
There you
Maybe
go.
your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet. But one day, you two will bloom more beautifully than anything else. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut!
Cut, okay. How is it?
Not bad. The actor's emotions were all on point.
Is it acting
Let's keep
inside
that take.
acting voice? Right?
Also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, Chevres?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film. You should have more confidence.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles.
Okay. We'll proceed. Second here. Okay. What's the story gonna be?
This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered.
Oh. There you go.
Mother, we're back. Mother.
Uh-oh, I don't like this.
What's wrong, Tulip?
Oh. No, please.
Iris, stay away!
Yeah.
Huh? Why? What's... Mother! Mother... She's...
That's scary. And traumatizing.
There's poison in this cup.
What?
I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Uh-oh.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions.
Oh no.
Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
That's right.
But... are we...
We'll have our revenge, I promise you.
Oh,
Just not right now.
they need to prepare.
Come on, let's go.
No, wait.
What?
We can't just leave Mother here like this.
Oh.
At least let me leave this rose with her.
And
That's why we went out in the first place. To buy her this flower.
All right. Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
And cut! Beautiful! Great performance.
Oh my, you're so amazing, Ayaka! And were those real tears I saw?
I was surprised too.
Yeah.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Farina said action, I told myself not to think about anything.
Oh, really?
I just felt the weight of the moment. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy? Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene.
Okay, next scene. Still in here. It's going to be the same place. Full day of filming. Oh, yeah, okay. We don't need to do it. Without full time watch my test.
Huh? Are we done already? How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
A little bit.
Good work, you two.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
Yeah.
I've read this novel many times before. Anyway,
that's why.
do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right. We were having so much
thing.
fun that you have a case where the murders seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right?
Yeah.
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, always using, and on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned.
Oh,
Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
Wait, how is that
Oh,
possible?
that does sound pretty especially after seeing the script today.
Yeah.
Ooh, what do you think, Traveler? You're smart.
Then we can join the
Good.
case. Yeah.
On behalf, there's no time to lose. We should.
Oh, right away.
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall.
Okay.
That's how one of my favorite books always puts it, at least.
Okay, we're
So,
going.
where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's very likely that they'll visit those sort of places.
Okay, where are we teleporting? There. You know what? Let's just walk. Over there. Excuse me. Passing by Court of Fontaine. Oh yeah, I forgot this place. This is the main show, main stage. Let me jump. Where are we going? There? What's over there? Oh, it's that guy. Have I seen you before? I don't remember.
Welcome to Le Show's Clockwork Workshop.
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components.
Special components? Sorry.
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for...
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of things here.
Really?
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble. We are merely investigating a case, and we're hoping that you could cooperate.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components...
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual, rather...
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so? I understand.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Okay. Okay, what now? All that without putting where? Blacksmith. Yeah, while. Let's go. What the heck? Last and right here. Near Prince's apartment. We just knock. Nope. Hello, Estelle.
Oh, hey, Chevres. Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your shop.
Oh, is this another case? Let me think. I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontinalia Film Festival.
Oh? Why is that?
Because there's no profit! I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for me?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the...
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
Okay. Don't mention it. Always happy to have the Musketeers' patronage.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, let's head to Flivsond.
Huh? Are you sure?
You think so, huh? Then I guess you don't know.
Don't know what?
Know what?
That I grew up in Flivsandra.
Oh. Where is that again? Okay. Flivsandra. Down here. Oh. That's cool. Up there, and back here. Let's check back here first.
What's all this? Some broken...
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up, these are obviously marks from musket bullets. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot.
Okay.
They were using...
Could it have been the kid?
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Flivsandra own guns, few hide the fact from others. Anyway, let's go.
Okay, first chance. We'll try to look there. Aims in here. Okay, hello, Emerald. Hey, Emerald.
Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest any.
You say that, Ned?
It's the truth. Here, take this.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the special patrol bribing a citizen?
Shut up, Paimon. Sorry, it's called... Oh my god, this I'll always end up with the same...
Seems you're different from the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Flivsandra lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night.
Okay.
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere. It's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
After I fell.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Okay.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
You tell me.
Then please, think about it.
Come on, Paimon, I didn't say anything.
The noises came from the end of the Southern Waterway. I came out and had a look for myself and I wasn't sleeping well, but I didn't dare get too close. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for the pâte de fruits.
Bribing.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk.
I want some pâte de fruits too.
My apologies, I'm all out of sweets. Though I do have some other tempting snacks in my custody. Fries, fried chicken, and even onion rings.
That sounds delicious.
But taking care of junk food is my responsibility. You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious diet.
Bruh.
Now then, let's keep going.
Bruh. Okay, hello. Going down there, huh? Damn, I'm hungry now. Hey,
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
It's taking him so long.
It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just get on with your request.
Oh, you so fast.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about
Information isn't free, you know.
Oh, of course.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can
You're still as helpful as ever.
Okay.
One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that? He just forgot where he put it, right?
Really?
This is Flivsandra, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it. and didn't even appear to have been fired.
Okay.
We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting...
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In Fleuve Sandra, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him. Every time he's here, he just orders a drink and sits there with a nasty look in his eye.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the first place?
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers.
He's right.
Okay.
I know you grew up here, Shavras. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long.
Okay.
Not many people know you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here.
Too much?
It's for your own safety.
I'll come and go as I please. And I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, thanks. Looks like a good guy.
Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here.
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect, then their timeline was probably something a month ago. Our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it.
Okay.
Once he'd figured out its mechanics, he brought it back. In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket and took it to the Fleuve Sandra. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done...
That all makes sense to Paimon, but...
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Sandra. It's said that he was a poor, solitary man.
Novel, yeah.
Yeah, that's also something I'm... If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our investigation, he was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot him dead. Much less, what message is the killer trying to convey?
Yeah.
And to whom exactly?
Novelist?
We've thoroughly investigated that. He claims to have spent the whole day...
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. In the story, the mother of the two musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10.
Okay.
Of course, he could have... More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person. He didn't seem like the kind...
Then, what should we do?
Investigations take time. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew.
Okay.
We can continue the investigation.
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea?
Ah, but the book had more than one reference to the islands, Paimon.
Oh? What else?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across an island.
And the islander. Oh, done. Actually done. Oh god, how long have you guys streaming? Oh, Chevrolet. Hello. He's still here.
What? Never thought that the captain of the Security and Surveillance Patrol could come from the Fleuve Sandra?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, sure.
You mean rising through... But if you look at it another way, my life at Fleuve Sandra, skills like how to barter with criminals or how to think... Of course, I'd appreciate...
Okay. I like her. Insane fairy. Really handsome. Oh, what? Okay, what's next? Oh god, it's gonna take a while. Gonna take a very long time. But I think I'm gonna zero one. Okay, today and tomorrow. Confirm. How your hands to move? How does your hand move?
It's filming time again! Our schedule is jam-packed for the next couple of days.
Come on, just record things. Is it gonna be up there? Oh, down here.
Anyway, let's head out and meet up with the others.
Meet up with others over where? Over there? Oh, everybody's here. Except Ayato. Oh, we done? Oh. Suddenly become like that. What the heck with the... What is it stand from JoJo Part 6? Forgot. Today went fast fair.
Good work, everyone. We're looking to wrap with our 2 main ladies today.
Okay.
What do you mean, looking to rap? Oh, aren't you the expert now?
This upcoming scene is the 2 musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
Click. Do it. There you go. There we go.
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me of that fateful night 10 years ago. And now that I've said it, I can even make out the faint fragrance of herbal tea in the air.
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own father?
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother. In this world, mora and status is everything.
Really?
She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions? Ah, how naive can a woman be?
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice and sent Mother to her death. Compared to that deadly poison, the 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
And that's exactly why I said you're just as naive as her. So let's see. What is stronger? Mora and power, or the 2 muskets in your hands?
The musket is really stronger than those 2. Oh shit, what happened now?
Get them!
Oh shit,
There are too many of them!
Oh shit, we trying to...
It'll be okay.
Can I check? Oh nice, trial. Break for reward. Interesting. When the wielder is healed, just okay. Oh, ventilation. Level 3. You too. Nice. Oh wait. Oh, I really want to try. Wait, are you supposed to overload?
Stop right and mum.
That too fast. Why did I use ultimate? No.
You've lost.
No, I missed my moment.
To think I'd lose to my...
We are no children of yours. And we'll never call that place our home.
Then tell me, you lost your mother and will soon kill your father as well.
We will gain our long-awaited justice.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, there you go.
It's over.
Finally, it's over.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Guys, cut. Something on the scene. Cut. Something. Oh, it's over.
So, where will you go now, Tulip?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
Yeah.
I want to go visit Mother's grave.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
The flower.
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite.
Yep.
The rainbow rose. Look, it's blooming again.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect this scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take.
That's really impressive.
All right, everyone. We've got a wrap for Tulip and I.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevraz!
Thank you. I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly. I wish I could savor the experience for just a bit longer.
Paimon totally understands. Paimon's not ready to say goodbye. You were great too, Chevraz. The way you said, long-awaited justice. It gave Paimon chills.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember trying to act it out in my room the first few times I read it.
Whoa, Paimon would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Oh, is it time?
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just...
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Where we go to? Oh, Reina. What's going on?
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already?
Oh.
I was just about to tell her how great she did.
It seemed like some urgent official business.
Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today.
Okay.
Switching around the filming schedule. Anyway, I actually... And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting...
Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina. Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I have to take care of back home at the Yashiro Commission.
Oh,
Nevertheless, I will make sure to treasure the...
Oh, that's a shame. But I understand.
This too doesn't
Just let me
like
know
the
if you
like
ever change your mind.
Traveler. Sure, he's still there.
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave.
Yep.
See you tomorrow, Traveler and
Yep, see you tomorrow!
Take care. Get some rest.
Well, what should we do next? Maybe we'll go investigate.
Traveler, Paimon.
Oh.
Please come with me.
Yeah.
You could say...
Oh, come on. My mouse get double clicked. Okay, where are we going? But that's very far. Here. Is there another case? A murderer? Oh, Rainbow Rose, yeah. Okay, that's not Rainbow Rose. What is it?
Paimon's exhausted. Paimon definitely didn't expect having to float this far. So, Chevres, why did you take us here?
Someone here?
Affirmative. It wasn't anything conclusive, but it should show us a clear way forward.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Emily?
No?
Oh, you mean that famous perfumer?
No, I never heard the name of
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me her aid several times after I discovered the rainbow rose at the scene of the murder. I sent it to her. After all, she's probably the foremost expert on...
And then?
Yeah?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower or the trace amounts, but according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer was derived from a very rare cultivar.
What?
Paimon didn't know that there were different varieties of rainbow rose.
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated will always show some different features from those that bloom in the wild. We already knew that the rose left at the scene belonged to a special cultivar, but with Emily's expertise, we were able to pinpoint the place where it was first...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So whoever first planted that rainbow rose was probably...
Precisely.
That's a very
And
good
after
thing.
we checked what we learned against some sales records from the past...
Really?
Yeah.
It's the novelist.
What?
Didn't you say he had an alibi?
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. I still don't think... However, that doesn't mean the true culprit never visited him at his home, or whatever the case. We will have to confirm a number of things with him.
So you mean the next...
Yes. We're going to pay him a visit.
At home, at his home. Yes, near. That's where is it? It's near the bridge. There. There's 3 houses, I think.
That should be his house.
Which one? This one? You're pointing at this one?
There are so many...
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he won't be here. Right. Which is exactly why I think there has to be a special...
So...
Just wait here for now. I'd like to take care of a number...
But they're so far...
Don't forget, Paimon. I'm actually the real-life captain of the Musketeers.
Oh, we're playing sniping. Oh no, really? Oh wow. No way. Shoot, press the M button. Wait, okay. Oh shoot! Oh shit, really playing sniping after running an M for the force station. Okay. Playing a sniper from depth. Oh shit! Okay. Observe first in this one. Can I just shoot this one? Okay. Must be the win. No, you're wrong. Hold still. I got this one. That's it. Must be the win, right? Nice shot. Nice shot, really.
All clear. Let's go.
All clear.
Wait! Paimon's a little nervous now that we know he...
I'll go knock on the door.
But can't we just arrest...
We still have no evidence still.
Yes, no evidence.
It would be appreciated if you could pick a...
Sure, no problem.
Can we play as a sibling? Oh no. Okay, someone got sniper rifle. I got this. Shotgun.
Feeling lucky!
Let's ramble. Okay, boys, open up. Our rival open fire. Small house, actually. We're gonna hide here, okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste. Are you home?
How could it be at this hour? Oh, it's you, Officer Shavras.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste?
Oh, shit.
We would like to ask you some questions about a case.
Oh, is it still regarding the murder case from before?
Yeah, is it?
I cannot confirm or deny that at this...
So it is then.
Listen, I need you to come with me,
Miss Shavras, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there?
Oh, how do you know?
There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Okay.
How do you know? How does he know?
By saving me the trouble, you mean...
I will confess. I was the killer.
What? What? That's so fast.
Huh?
What? Yeah, I know, right?
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed. The musket you're looking for has been buried in my backyard.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say right now will be used as evidence for the inevitable trial.
Yes, I am perfectly aware of that.
Okay.
I must say, I hate this feeling.
Oh? Is it because I confessed?
Oh, yeah.
Or because you've been proven wrong?
Both, I suppose.
Oh, really? Then why you kill him?
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel, of course. I did it to exact revenge.
Revenge for what?
I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, I'd have been taken away to the headquarters a long time ago. But that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face. After all, he was the one who killed my mother.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child. I was referring to my birth mother.
Oh.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's records.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother die right in front of him.
So, your novel, it was like a record of your life?
No, of course not. It was a work of fiction with many embellished parts. But I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man who abused his power to murder my mother. That part was 100% real.
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin. An irredeemable beast who sank his fangs into a defenseless woman just for a few bags of Mora.
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against your father. The truth...
I never thought I'd hear that kind of thing from the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
I'm simply skeptical about your motives.
It's simple, really. I've grown tired of everything and don't want to shoulder this burden anymore. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well, as it turns out, you are exactly right.
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge, just like that?
A true mastermind is too rich and too powerful for me.
And so what? The characters in your book never gave up.
Now, Officer Shavras, I'm the one who has killed a man, aren't I? Are you trying to convince me to commit another crime?
Is it?
What's your father's name? How do you...
Well...
Sure.
Okay.
Why don't we speak privately at the guard's headquarters?
No, it has to be here. I must ensure that we won't be overheard.
Fine.
When I said won't be overheard, I meant by anyone. I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Okay, sir, I give you guys room. You can go somewhere else for now. Yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Please stay safe, Shep.
That's weird. It's really fast. Here's the
All right. Let's hear it.
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
Well, that depends on what you're going to tell me.
Fair enough.
Ah, come on, we don't have a chance to hear him.
So that's how it's all connected.
So, it seems you believe me after all.
Do you want me to go public with this?
No, of course not. At least, not right now.
Then why did you bother telling me?
You've read my work. What do you think? Even if you were to go public with all of this right now, he'd simply deny everything. It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could be used as evidence has long faded away. Even if there might have been a solitary island of truth once upon a time, it has long sunk beneath the waves by now. Justice will never find him.
Not if you don't try.
Okay.
I know that as the but do you really think a cushy life in prison really constitutes justice for him?
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Your portrayal of the musketeer was exquisite. Pull the trigger of justice against him. Let the villain get what he deserves.
You want me to let you go so you may complete your revenge?
No, Officer Shavras. I know that would be impossible. No. What I'd like is for you to perform the deed on my behalf.
Wow, what? Just meanwhile, not far away. Oh, we got a spy.
Oh, Shavras sure is taking her time.
Yep.
Oh, Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her?
There's no way. Yeah, there is this.
Oh,
I don't know how to
you do have a point. Still, do you have any idea who the rich person might be? And what?
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
All good. You finished?
Hey, how did your talk go?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He wasn't lying about the musket.
Oh, okay.
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name of the rich guy?
Yes, he did. But for now, I have to. I'll probably be quite busy over.
All right, Paimon understands.
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
Yeah. Oh, finished. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna end here. It's gonna take a long time to finish this. Very long than before. Usually the event quests they have like 3 here cutscenes, and then just more. I can't wait to try this one though. Very good. So, anyway, thank you for watching.